Got it.
Dude, I'm drunk.
Okay. So a man wearing SpongeBob pajamas robbed a store. I'm getting slutty. Good to know.
Yeah.
So a man wearing SpongeBob SquarePants pajama bottoms was an accomplice in a robbery at the Family Dollar store. Why were you robbing a Family Dollar store?
No idea.
Deep pockets.
SpongeBob
Yeah.
SquarePants.
Well, how much
pajama
money
man.
did he get?
$725
Right,
in
it's
change.
like
People go to dollar stores. The lowest
$7.
piece of life.
No, nearly $800 was stolen.
$800 from the dollar store.
Wow, that's 800
now,
items.
Now let's talk about if he had gone to a store that was not a dollar store, how much money he would have made.
Well,
10 times more.
Yeah.
okay, so he was the accomplice. Okay, so SpongeBob Pajama Man was the accomplice in the crime. The actual
They woke up and they're like,
robber,
let's rob.
Well, this is what's really funny. The other guy was wearing his McDonald's work shirt.
Oh my god.
That's great.
That's a great disguise.
Right? So like, I don't know, like someone went in to get like a breakfast sandwich, was like, hey, let's like, I'm going on my 15.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down to the Family Dollar.
Listen, I've got a lunch break. Let's rob this party store.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
how many McChickens you could buy with those
Yeah.
$800?
Yeah.
800
Easily.
McChickens.
800 McChickens.
800.
It'd be
I'm
funny if
blown
they took
away.
that $800 and went to another dollar store and just like
What
bought them
happened
out.
to like smart criminals?
Oh,
No
we
such
don't,
What
we don't
happened
talk
to
about
this?
that.
Only in the movies.
Only in the movies.
Right.
Yeah.
There are no
Those
smart
like big
criminals.
heists
Yeah.
that you
There's-
hear about. Like
What was that
anymore.
movie with
13, something with 13.
No, not
Yes.
Ocean's 13. I'm talking
Oh.
about the one with
Clive Owen,
no,
the bank one.
yes,
Where they rob the
yes,
bank?
yes,
Yeah.
I love that movie, the bank one.
The
Yeah.
what's the thing
Especially
called?
that scene with the Indian man running through the forest.
No, not that one.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
talking about the
sorry.
one. It's directed by Spike Lee, and it was with Denzel Washington's in it.
yeah.
Inside Man. There we
Inside
go.
Man.
Sir
Inside
Bingo.
No
Man.
idea.
No
Inside
clue.
I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about the
like,
town.
Any clue?
I think you were talking about The Town. You ever see that one?
Who's in that one?
That was a good movie. You ever see that? I liked it.
Did you see The Village? The Happening?
No, I didn't
Did
see
you see
any
The
of those.
Happening?
You know what's a
I'm
good
done
movie?
with
You know what's a
M.
good
Night
movie?
Shyamalan.
The Lady in the Water. That was a great robbery movie.
That was a great.
Everyone
robbery
who
movie.
showed up. What?
You know what was a great robbery movie? The Ring.
The
The Ring 2 was even better.
Oh, is that the one with the hobbits and
Yeah.
stuff?
No, you don't remember The Ring?
Where they
The
just
Ring.
you stare into this stupid video.
Yeah, you.
Oh, The
yeah,
Ring.
this
I was
video
thinking
that
Lord
you
of the
play.
Rings.
Why
ever
are
see
you
Lord of
watching the
Rings?
video? That's what I want to know.
Right.
Put away the VHS.
If you know there's a video
Yes.
that's gonna kill you,
Yeah.
Right.
why would you watch that video?
Intrigue.
Well, let me ask you something, Andrew.
Curiosity.
Would you believe that a video can kill you?
Well,
So you'd probably watch
why
it.
take
No,
the
I wouldn't take the chance.
I wouldn't take the chance.
If you sent me a link on the computer and said, Andrew, if you watch this,
it's gonna kill you.
You're gonna die.
there's a good chance you're gonna die. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pass on
Yeah,
it.
talk about poor marketing.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah, but what if you trick somebody and says, "Hey, check out this like cool thing that I
But they
found
never
on the
did
internet."
that in the movie.
Yeah, that's not.
That's
what
not that
happened.
you can't.
Oh, they
add to
told
the
him.
movie.
Oh,
That
if you.
was not
Oh,
the
I'm just
promise,
saying, like, you know, because
sir.
they send you weird shit. And
Listen,
emails.
Coco, nobody wants to watch your death metal video. All right, just stop trying to.
Everybody wants to watch my death metal video. You know why? Because there's death and there's metal and there's me, and
that's
everybody
all you
dies
need.
with metal.
You know what was a
Wow.
great heist movie?
Yeah.
Boy.
The Others.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
fantastic.
A bunch of white people that can't go out in the sun. That's what I learned from
Yeah,
that movie.
a bunch of angry people in the movie theater. I
And
can't believe
and
we paid.
Of course, can't forget Grease too.
That's
Grease.
another great robbery.
Great.
I like
Robert.
how everyone looked like ghosts except for Nicole Kidman, who just looked normal.
Always looks like
she
that.
just always looked like you couldn't tell. It was like Nicole Kidman and then a bunch of ghosts.
I would pay $10 to see her sit in the sun
She would
and burn.
That's how you get bad. Like, if she commits a crime, like if she commits a Casey Anthony,
Yes.
you don't give her death.
No.
You make her sit in the sun.
No sunblock.
I
No
think we should just spray her with self tanner. Like everywhere she goes, there's just like people in the bushes spraying her with self tanner.
Her head explodes like the head of a match, striking the cover.
All right. So a man
Keith
was
Urban sobbing unmercilessly. Why?
so a
Why would-
man was
I don't get it.
beheaded by 4th of July fireworks.
The husband.
How do you get beheaded by the fire? What was an MAD? You lit an M80 on your head?
Apparently.
It's like, hey, check this out. I'm going to tie this M80 to my neck. I wonder what's going to happen.
I'm going to put this M80 in my mouth and light it with 2 lighters.
Mouth.
Well, mouth. He lit it, and then he saw a cloud of smoke, and then bang. That's what spectators say.
You know,
Wait, how do they know that that's what he saw?
survival
Did he,
of the fittest, ladies and
all
gentlemen.
I saw was a cloud of smoke, Pete.
Yes.
Survival of the fittest. If you're stupid enough to light a firework and just... I don't play with fireworks. You know why?
Of course.
It's an explosive.
It is.
Right. Like,
And
there's a reason
yes.
why.
There's a
They're
reason why
illegal.
Rudy Giuliani banned it in this
Right,
city
city.
of ours.
Yeah.
Because you get a lot of stupid drunk people, especially on the 4th of July, and they do stupid shit.
Yes.
Right. They're drunk.
I-
What
they
happened
don't
by
know
your
what to do.
job?
I
They
was-
almost ruined
I
your
was-
car.
Yeah, they lit off like a stack of them. I'm pretty sure there was a decapitated body in the pile. They just kept lighting them like on and over again, and my entire car was covered
In like the soot.
covered in the soot and paper, and like it looks like I don't know, like like when you put like fire to a glass
Yeah.
and you kind of see like the discoloration of the glass. That's on my window now.
So
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
you told the
Fucked
guy and he
up.
said, "Fuck you."
Actually, his exact quote was, "Not my problem, bitch."
So
Okay.
what did she do? She called the cops and got them arrested.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, call
Fuck
it.
them.
I had some guy when I was like 6 throwing M80s.
At you?
Yeah, throwing it like my direction. We're like, what are you doing? You're like a 40-year-old man.
Right.
This is why they're banned.
Yo, when I was in, I went to Long Island for a 4th of July party one year, a couple years ago. These dumbasses were lighting bottle rockets out of their ass.
Yeah.
One guy stuck like a Roman candle up his ass and set his own car on fire.
Are you being serious? Why
I'm
would
being
you
serious. Absolutely serious.
Why would you put anything in your ass like
I have
that?
no idea. I have no idea.
Why?
I really
Anything
don't
that
know.
burns.
That's
Why?
I see the guy running back into the backyard. His ass is all like black from the,
And he finds it
like,
funny.
like
Of
basically what
course.
Jess's window looked like. It was
Yeah.
that's what his ass
You
looked
know when
like.
you put a candle to the glass?
It's like, hey, we're
That's
from Long
fascinating.
Island. We're drunk. Our cop friend brought us some fireworks. Let's
That's-
fucking blow them off in our ass.
And I'm happy they're banned. I'm totally thrilled.
Yeah,
they're
me
banned.
too. Because you could hurt somebody.
Well, the kids.
I'll
that's
tell
the
you
problem.
something.
The adults get drunk.
I don't
and they let
understand
their kids
fireworks.
do it.
Never got fireworks and never got Christmas tree. Find a Christmas tree to be a huge inconvenience in my life.
Wait, like the
ruins my life when the Christmas
You
tree is
like
put together.
the
I
Christmas
hate
tree.
wait, the
Yeah.
actual Christmas tree
Actual
or like
Christmas
the fake
tree.
one?
It doesn't matter.
Do you get a
The
real
whole
one every
idea.
year?
No, we got a fake one, but
I
I
forgot.
absolutely
Have a
hate
real
the
one.
concept of a Christmas tree.
Of a real one or even in general?
Even in general,
You just hate Christmas
hate
tree.
Christmas trees.
Why?
I like Grinch.
Because there's nothing attractive about the foliage and the stencil, the tinsel,
sorry,
Tinsel.
What?
tinsel all over that
You know,
thing.
I
You
don't
try to
like
say
the
tinsel or
foliage.
stencil?
I'm a big fan of the swastika. I just like hanging that in my house.
You're crazy.
I don't want to put a tree. You know what? If it made sense,
Sometimes
Yeah.
he talks like Mike
and if it
Tyson.
looked good, why not?
You know, you gotta understand something about the Christmas tree. You know, because you gotta put the stencils and you gotta put
Fucking
the
toothbrush.
you gotta put the ornaments. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta put the
Almonds.
presents under the tree.
That's the worst part is the
you
presents.
know, and you gotta put the star on the bottom, and you gotta
Yeah.
make it look good for the Christmas tree for the little
And you
kids.
put the present on top.
You put the presents on the tree, and it's gotta look pretty. You know what I'm
Hate
saying?
Christmas trees.
You were just
I
an
love
awful
Christmas
person.
trees.
You know what
He is
else?
an awful person.
I hate birthday cakes also.
Okay, that's enough.
I
That's
never,
Enough.
I never
Come
eat the
on,
birthday
man.
cake.
Enough.
Last year's
All right,
birthday
cake
cake was
you won't
amazing.
get one.
no birthday cake for this guy.
You won't get one. And you know what? We have Cake Lady coming in next week.
Do we?
Yeah.
Amelia's coming
We
in?
have Amelia from Sweet Alchemy.
On what
coming in.
show?
This show.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to tell her you hate cakes.
You know what? He could sit outside while we eat cake.
Yeah, we are.
Damn right.
She, actually, they're
Cool.
doing cupcakes. this
Is she
time.
doing ice cream cake?
Her and Sophia are bringing cupcakes.
Any ice
Yes.
cream cake?
She making birthday cake?
No more fondant, right?
Cupcakes? I don't think.
No. For the cake, she doesn't use fondant. She uses the other stuff from the TV special. She was on TLC.
Oh, right. Okay, so anyway, so this guy was beheaded. He was a father of two.
Well, good, he
and
deserved
kaboom,
it.
done.
I hope the
Dead.
kids get beheaded too for having such a stupid father. I hope
not
that
their
vicious
fault.
cycle
It's not their fault.
of blowing yourself up. You know what? I guarantee you, those kids are gonna blow their heads off when they turn 40.
Oh man, you mean this firework that just shoots out scimitars that spin at 100 miles per hour? Let's light this up.
You know
Why
what
not?
else was a great heist movie?
Yeah.
Howling 2. Your sister's a werewolf.
You know what? Teen Wolf 3 was a great howling. It was a great.
They
robbery.
brought it back.
I know.
You know what I
a
saw?
TV
I
show.
actually watched Twilight.
Like, all
Did
of
you?
it?
Was it good?
All
Sorry.
three?
I watched
I never
New
saw it.
Moon and I watched Eclipse.
Okay.
It's been on like Showtime, whatever.
It's been
HBO.
on repeat,
Yeah.
apparently. I've seen it all over Facebook.
I have to tell you,
Delicious.
concept makes sense.
What, vampires?
Really?
Yeah.
Werewolves and
Being in love with
vampires?
the
makes sense.
vampires.
Like
I like
really
vampire-
pale women?
No, but
Dude,
I
I
love
mean, come on. There's a whole new section.
Bram
in
Stoker's Dracula was great.
Bram Stoker's.
Stokers.
Mr. Tyson.
Stalkers. Bram Stalkers.
With the continental.
I like Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Stokers.
It's my favorite cereal.
Yo, that's,
And what was
that's
the other one? What was the other one that was good?
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein?
No, the Dracula movie.
Oh,
The
Dracula.
movie with the Draculas. Which one's the
There's so
movie?
many. What do
Which
you-
one's the movie where the Jew broad fights the Draculas?
Is that
That's
a
Buffy the
movie?
Vampire
Buffy the
Slayer.
It was a
Vampire Slayer
movie.
a
The
television
Jew
show.
broad.
It was a movie first, then it was a TV show.
The
I've
greatest,
actually,
the greatest
actually
Artie
been
Lang
watching
joke
Buffy
ever.
on,
The greatest Artie Lang
Netflix.
joke.
Yeah.
I find that so hysterical. He goes, I went to my Uncle Tony's house and we go and he's watching Buffy. I'm like, what are you watching? He's like, oh, it's a TV show. It's like, what's it about? He goes, it's a Jew broad that fights Draculas.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Little nostalgic today. All right, so San Francisco police arrested a Picasso thief suspect. I think we brought you that news a few weeks ago that someone had stolen a piece of Picasso's artwork.
Well, now there's a video.
Valued over $200,000.
The guy walked in and walked out.
Really?
Yeah.
You got video?
I don't have I can't pull it up.
Okay.
Stupid
his
Mac.
bail has been set at $5 million, and that was it.
By the way, do you like my case?
I do. It's nice.
Look at this.
It's
it
cool.
makes the apple purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
It's good.
It's festive.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Very
It's
festive.
It's pretty.
It is. It's festive. Why
Jessica
wouldn't
goes, why didn't you get pink? I'm like, because I don't want to be accused of being any more gay than I actually am.
That's true. You would be.
you? What you said
No,
was,
yeah,
I
that-
would have gotten pink, but I hate you.
Yeah, that's
That was actually what you said.
that's what my exact
That's a
words.
better answer.
That's a great
Was.
answer. Oh, that's a funny.
All right, so Hollywood stars are now putting snoring rooms into their house. Rooms that are completely soundproof that they can feel free to snore in. So Tom Cruise has one. Thoughts, feelings?
He could snore with other men.
actions?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't-
Allegedly.
Who is he still with what's her name?
you like a marshmallow. From Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, he's still with Joey from Dawson's Creek.
He is.
So he's got to sleep in a separate room just so she doesn't have to hear him.
He sleeps in a coffin. I'm gonna let you know.
That's
Yeah.
actually another news story.
Is it?
Yeah.
How tall is he?
Little
He's like
foreshadowing
5'4",
there.
right?
He's 4'2".
He's
He's
a
a
Well, he
little
stood
man.
on the couch and he still wasn't taller than Oprah.
Yeah.
he's like
Oprah
3'6".
put him in his pocket, in her pocket.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna take you
She
home to
wears
Stedman.
she wears it. She
Tom
wears them on a
Cruise is
keychain.
Oprah's pocket gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She wears
Gotta
them.
be
She wears them
careful.
on a keychain, like
she
attached to
actually
her
on
head.
the weekend, Stedman wears them as a necklace.
Stedman uses them to douche out of the vagina that he has.
Stedman uses them as a pretend Oscar.
Yeah.
Just paint some gold.
He's dead, man.
Look at my pretend Oscar.
Stedman uses them as a fake excuse to go to work because he
I'm
doesn't.
working-
What does Stedman do?
Nothing.
He does Oprah.
How does it feel to be
Let
Stedman
me tell you what Stedman does.
and get rammed
He-
by Oprah's giant black cock?
Oh,
Allegedly.
You ever
dear.
see, you ever
You
see
just
that
went
Saturday
somewhere
Night Live
really
cartoon?
dark. Dark.
Sorry.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Let me tell you what Stedman does. He wakes up in the morning. He
Yeah.
puts on his $200,000 robe, made from the finest ostrich, and just sits there reading all his fan mail.
Made with white children's skin.
Yeah, and reading his fan mail about you are the most made man in the world, and goes, "Pff, don't I know it?
Yeah.
How about it, Oscar Tom? Yes, Stedman, you're amazing. That's all he does
Yeah.
all day long. Best life.
What else? What else do we have, Jess?
All right. Well, a
I want a
professional-
robe made out of white children's skin. Can I say that?
No.
Is that
no,
okay?
you cannot say that. Take
Why?
that back.
Why? I
What?
do.
Take that back. That's
White
wrong.
children's skin?
Yeah.
I would definitely. I want shoes made
Like
out of
like ginger skin.
like ginger skin.
Like Chauncey. Like I want a robe.
Does it tan?
No.
Does
No.
it burn? Does it peel
Yeah,
when
you
you
can't
wear?
go out in the sun
can't-
like Nicole Kidman.
I want Nicole
I want
Kidman.
Nicole Kidman as like a coat.
I want Nicole
Like one of
Kidman
those
scarf.
rugs that the head is still
Yeah,
attached,
yeah.
like the bears.
Yeah.
I want to have sex on a Nicole Kidman rug.
Oh. Ugh. Okay, so
Skin white shut.
Good one, Cool Teach.
Yeah, that's a good one.
all right, so professional rollerblader, which I really
Be stitched.
Okay, can I tell you? This
Giving
guy
you a minute to
officially
Yeah.
a giant a-hole, right? Do
Yeah.
we
and
all
he's
agree?
35.
35-year-old roller. First of all, it's not
Professional.
1997. It's not 95. Spring MTV Spring Break is not happening.
Stop worrying about words like bearings and a cool place that you can grind.
Pauly Shore is not hosting MTV specials.
Stop stealing large candles so you can wax a good bar, bro.
All right. Well, Tig Chris, 35-year-old professional rollerblader, just jumped 95 feet in Paris
Chris, you're an idiot.
for 1,000 spectators, in front of 1,000
Jump,
spectators.
jump 95 feet into a proper job.
Try.
All
All right. So a bishop came out and said that church is too long. Services are too long, and that if we shorten church services, more people would be more.
No.
Amen. No,
Nobody's
not
going.
really. I still wouldn't go.
You know what's interesting? I don't think anybody cares.
Yeah.
Like, people just don't care about anything anymore.
What do you mean,
So you
like
think
religion?
It's like time and generation.
We're gonna need
Yeah.
religion again.
You
I
think
may
so?
not
When?
have-
Yes.
I may not have time to go to church, but I always have time to worship the Lord.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need with statements like that. Yes, we're definitely gonna need Jesus very soon.
Yeah, especially
So-
since you just said
Just-
you wanted to have sexual
I could-
relations on Nicole Kidman. I think.
Oh, I thought you said
think
you
you are
wanted
one
sexual
person. I think you are
I need
definitely one
church.
person that needs church.
No, but I think everyone is gonna like church in the beginning, right? Was to use to kind of control people in a way. Would you say that?
Yeah, I think it's still used to control
to
people in a
save
way.
people from like really messed
The
up
depths
behavior.
of hell.
What?
It's to save people from the depths of hell.
I think it's
Yeah,
just to save people like the worries of having to explain or even think to have to explain like what really happens. Just say, oh well, this superior being made it.
No, like you got into like some really raunchy shit, and now it's be like you need church.
Hang on one second. Just, are you recording Big Brother?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Like you need church, and
No.
now I think people need church again because they're getting out of control. Casey
I don't think
Anthony,
people need church
all
anymore.
that stuff. No, people are gonna need a little. They're gonna need a little
I
God.
don't need God.
Don't get involved. Don't get him started.
You
He
know,
sounds like a
Don't.
buffoon when he does.
we're gonna need like new age nuns to
Yeah.
curb Coco.
I am a
Bring
a
'em on,
minister.
man.
I can marry people. I'm a reverend.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to throw some
Church of
sermons
Andrew?
out there.
What do you think GFQ is? It's my plan of having a cult.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There ain't no God.
With
there's
our
just
with our
GFQ.
children robes.
Yeah. Nicole Kidman robes.
All right. So in a new study, they found that women with size 5 feet are found most attractive by men. I want to know, who are these people that keep creating
How big are
these
your
studies?
feet? You have huge feet.
I
right?
do have big feet.
What
I have
size
like
are
size
you?
9 or 9.5.
That's a
foot.
big foot.
I do have a
That's
big
a
foot.
club
I have
foot.
I have like a transvestite foot.
Yeah.
But I just think that it's funny that there was like somebody that had the time and the effort to like put together a study that
Yeah.
found that women with size 5 feet, like, and who has a size 5 foot?
Cool teacher has a size 5 foot.
I don't believe her.
Dara has a size 5 foot.
She does not.
She does. Little
She
tree
does
trunks.
not.
Yeah, I'm
honey.
telling you.
Chinese women.
And I'm telling you, she doesn't have a size 5 foot.
Chinese women bind their feet.
Nobody binds feet anymore.
Yeah, they do.
They did.
It's a myth.
They
No,
do.
they
They did in the 1920s.
Yeah, now they don't.
They have not.
I'm sure though some of them still do. Come on.
Are we talking about binding feet?
Yeah.
You know
Coco
what?
binds his feet.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. And I would love to bind.
Yeah, I went from
Nicole
size 13 to
Kidman's
size
feet.
12.
Have you thought about binding your feet? Did you
Me?
ever at one point,
It's
like,
too
when
late
did you
'cause it's
realize
done
you have
growing.
huge feet?
When I was little, like, I don't know.
Like,
when you were
Well, you know
five.
what you could do?
Yeah.
when
like
you were mugging
7.
people for their shoes.
You
Right.
can have the bones in your feet shorten and like have your toes be like snap-on toes. You could just snap them onto your foot.
Like
I heard
clip-on
about somebody
feet?
that-
I don't
yeah.
want to have clip-on feet.
I heard
That's
about somebody
gross.
that did that. I almost threw up.
I want club feet.
And I'd rather have
Did
my
you just say you heard about someone clipping on their feet?
No, well, not literally. It's like this person had their
This
feet
is a
like.
figurative clipping.
Oh, okay.
It was
Yeah.
metaphorically.
Yeah, exactly.
Metaphor.
No, somebody had her feet made smaller.
It was a metaphor.
It was
all.
a metaphor for something I heard somewhere. I was eating a fortune cookie. I don't know what happened. I don't. Whatever. Let's go on with the news.
I'm gonna be
Clip-on feet will
clip-
bring you great
Not
success.
feet, just the toes.
Lucky numbers are
Your
17.
your Chinese word of the day is K-pow.
Boo how.
Boo how.
Boo how.
How?
Go
Means
ahead.
very bad. Boo how.
Go ahead.
Boo how. Okay. So in another study, wallets will be obsolete in 4 years.
Really?
Experts are saying that.
Who are? Wait. Who are these ridiculous experts?
These
I believe it didn't say that it was PayPal, but it
Yeah.
said that it was like an online payment site. So I'm
Never have to
assuming
carry
that it's
again
PayPal.
anything again. Car keys, purses,
Okay, well,
pictures.
first of all, I don't carry my car keys in my wallet.
No, but why don't we just throw everything out?
All right. Well, by 2015, digital currency will be accepted everywhere in the United States, and purchases can be made through your mobile phone or online.
Well, what is that? Can't carry. You got to carry credit cards though, like a credit card.
No,
Well,
just your phone.
Online and then mobile, so you'll be able to.
It doesn't
pay for
work.
things.
That's
By
And maybe you'll have some
2015.
sort of code.
No, nonsense. Calling bullshit.
and this
Not
is
gonna happen.
the people are so they always want to the next big thing.
Yeah.
It's the end of television. It's
Of
the
course.
end of microphones.
Right.
The end of
This is like the same person that came up with the idea of like having coins as dollar bills.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's definitely that person.
It's that guy who's like, you know what? He just constantly doesn't want to carry a wallet.
I have a great idea. Let's eliminate the dollar bill
Mm-hmm.
and just go to coins.
Yes.
Make it really heavy.
Make
for
it
people.
really difficult. That way, people won't spend money.
Right.
If I'm carrying a sack of coins,
My
in 3
satchel
years,
of
Yeah, I was about to say
Bullion.
we're all gonna have to start carrying around satchels.
Satchels of gold
Satchel.
bullion.
I'm definitely getting a bow and arrow and I'm gonna start robbing people old school.
I'm sorry. I just had this picture in my head now of Kunal in his like boxers, a satchel, and a bow and arrow running through the forest.
You know what? What's great if you
He looks like a Cupid on acid.
Aspid.
Aspid. That's the best
Cupid.
one you could come up with.
It's
If you-
acid Cupid.
if you-
Aspid.
if you watch like the conservative radio shows, like you listen to them, in which I do, there's a lot of commercials for gold,
Yes.
like survivalist stuff,
Yeah.
like deer jerky,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always the same thing, like as the economy crumbles,
Of course, the worst.
gold
situation.
prices are going up.
Yeah.
Trade everything you have for gold bullion.
In these financial times, you're gonna need a wind-up radio. Like really, the worst thing in the world.
And no
Yeah.
wallet at all.
Well, you know what's interesting in like the survivalists. Like there's a lot of those now. A lot of people think the world
yeah.
is ending, and they're buying like gallons of soup.
Yes.
Like, you could
we saw that
buy-
on TV the other
Yeah.
day.
Like in
It was something like 35 like pounds or
Yeah,
gallons
something
or
like
something
that.
crazy.
And
What,
you
like
can
in
buy-
one can?
in one can.
yeah, you just,
How-
like, just
how
add
is that gonna-
water.
Well, the
Just
Mormons,
add
the
water.
Mormons believe in having in 1 year of things you need on stock, just in case Armageddon happens.
So you can live a year after
So you can live
Armageddon.
a year, if you can't ever go out again. So they
We need to
have
make more
these.
Mormons.
They have these survivalist shops in Utah, all over Utah,
That's crazy.
and they have, 1,000, like 1,000 cans of soda,
Progresso.
Progresso, like whatever it is, huge, like this big.
Yeah.
It's actually not name brand.
Name
Like
brand.
fridges of
It's
hot
like-
dogs.
Yeah.
Many wives brand.
Mormon approved, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Mormon approved.
Yeah.
It's the Mormon equivalent of kosher, I'm sure.
Okay, so an Iowa teen survived being run over by a train.
Good.
17-year-old boy
Nice.
suffered only cuts and bruises when he was run over by a train last week. He said that he had been drinking at a music festival when he blacked out on Sunday night. I guess he woke up on the rails of this train.
Where?
He was in Iowa.
Of course.
It's like an old vaudeville film.
How
Right.
fast are the trains in Iowa?
3 miles an hour.
It's some guy doing this and hits the kid. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, the kid, somebody realized that he was like on the tracks. They saw him. They slammed on the emergency brakes. He was rolled over by the first car, but then the train came to a complete stop. He was brought to Mercy Medical Center in Des Moines, but he only had some cuts on his head, some bruises on his thigh. But other than that, he was good to go.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah. Lucky. Well, only in Iowa, really. It would never happen here.
4th of July, of course, brings the hot dog eating contest.
Yes.
Yes.
The what eating contest?
Joey Jaws Chestnut.
Yes, Joey Chestnuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won. He ate like a bajillion hot dogs. It was really
63 hot dogs?
62.
62.
He ate 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes. And
course.
that other guy, the
Kayabashi.
thank you. You're like really up on your hot dog
Hell
eating.
yeah.
Well, he was not in this contest.
He was near Midtown.
Why was he banned? Why is he banned?
Yeah.
Because he couldn't find an agreement, like in order to be contracted to eat at the Nathan's.
What do
hot
you
dog.
mean by that?
Basically,
pay him?
I think he wanted more money.
How much money does he get?
Well, he does competitive eating all across the globe.
Right. This is his job.
And according to the same rules and same stipulations
Yeah.
as the other place, as Nathan's,
Right.
where he was, and he did 69 hot dogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's still the king of the hot dog.
He's totally the king of the
Yeah.
hot dogs.
Now, the
He-
people that enter this, right? What do you get when you win?
You
hot
win
dogs.
No, you have to win something.
$10,000 maybe.
Really?
100,000. There's ad endorsements. There's other competitions they get into.
How many hot dogs did he eat?
60.
69
I
at
could
the
do that.
unsponsored event. 62.
I could do it.
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
Boy.
No way.
No way.
I
You'd
think I
hit
can.
maybe 8.
I will
No
beat you in
way.
a hot dog eating contest.
you wanna
I
do
think
it?
we
Yes.
need a GFQ hot dog.
You know
eating
what? Let's
contest.
do it.
Let's do this.
No, how many do you think you could have?
One more than you.
Well, are we gonna do
29.
bun or no bun?
Bun.
gotta do
You gotta
bun.
do bun.
Gotta
because
do
the bread
bun.
is what holds it all.
And then
soaks up
it's disgusting. They soak it in.
Yeah.
in water, and then they.
Yeah.
I'm soaking it in.
Oh.
I'm soaking it in hydrochloric acid and
Yeah.
drinking the acid.
Chloroform.
Listen,
I'm
I
gonna
think that
drug
we need
myself.
I
Let's
think
do
that we need a
this.
GFQ sponsored event
Let's do
here.
this.
Who wants to? Oh, hot dogs. Let's
Hot-
do this.
Hot dog.
Let's contact the hot dog companies.
Yes.
I like ballpark.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's not normal. You know why I like it? Michael Jordan used to advertise for Ballpark in the 90s.
That's why I like it too.
And it always
Big
tasted
fan.
good. It always
they plump when you cook them.
yeah, they do plump when you cook them. My grandmother would buy like the Pathmark brand hot dogs,
Oh, I
AC.
hated.
and they were awful.
Oh man.
They were awful, awful hot dogs, and she would boil them.
Yes.
Like my grandmother
That's
wouldn't
how I
like
grew up
fry
eating
'em.
hot dogs.
Yeah, me too.
Was
She would
boiled hot
boil
dog.
the hot dog, and it tasted.
Like boiled hot
It
dogs.
tasted like what it would taste like without all the spices of a hot dog.
Yeah.
Just like some weird meat.
Imagine if someone took a sausage and stripped it of all its flavor.
Oh, all its flavor.
Yes.
Like we didn't have hamburgers. Like I would want a hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother would
Kofte.
make a kofte.
What's that?
Koftedes. It's
A pile of meat.
it's a pile of meat with like onions.
Yeah.
It's like a patty, right?
It's like
Mhm.
frigadella.
Like meatloaf in a patty.
Yes.
And it has onions and garlic and all
That's-
these seasonings.
And then
That's
they
And
put
she
it
would
on
take
Wonder
it
Bread.
on Wonder Bread.
Oof.
No cheese, no nothing.
No sauce.
No sauce, and not even like toasted Wonder Bread. And say, here, look, I
Where
can make,
is
I
your
can make,
grandmother
Yeah.
now?
I can make a
And
hamburger.
then it was funny because like the meat itself had so much oil in it. Like she
Oh.
would, it was almost like a deep fried hamburger,
yeah,
but it was really thick. So it would come
always
on-
overdone.
yeah,
Mm.
it was
Charred?
both under.
I love
and
it. Oh my god, I could
it
eat
was
thousands of those.
both under and overdone at the same time.
Oh, that's
Now the
awful.
white bread would get super soggy wet and
I
would
could see through it.
practically disintegrate where the hamburger was or the kofte. But the outside area was not even touched by
Yeah.
the hamburger because it was only like this big.
So it was a
So
clear
it was
circle,
like-
top and bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then it was just the white bread around this like it was like the size of like a meatball.
Yeah,
That's
greatest
awful.
thing ever.
It was awful.
when
You
you
hated
come,
it?
no,
Yeah.
definitely not awful. When you're coming home from a club 4:30 in the morning,
Awful.
I'd
and
imagine.
that is sitting on the counter
Of
because it was
course it-
cooked the day before at 4:30 in the
you
afternoon.
can't even put it in the fridge.
No, I just
turns
eat
to
it right
Jell-O.
there.
They would congeal.
You know,
Oh.
I'm a binge eater. Like I have,
So-
yeah. There would be
It
jelly
turns
on the
into
bottom.
Jell-O?
No, there is jelly on
Oh.
the bottom.
There
Well, yeah,
is
that's-
from all
that's-
the oil.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
when
fat.
the oil it just kind of
I-
solidifies.
It turns into a hoof.
I have a problem. Like
That's
I
the
really,
flavor.
moves.
That's the flavor.
I really think I have an eating disorder.
A mini
And
pig.
before I went on the diet,
Yeah.
when we had Zone Delivery advertising with us, they put me on the diet. And before I every night, and this is what I would do, and I'm not even making a joke out of this. I thank God I've stopped, but I really get the urge to do it. I would go downstairs and see what's on the kitchen counter, like on the whatever counter, whatever.
Yeah.
So let's say it was, I don't know, what would you make? Let's say you made
lasagna.
lasagna,
Mm-hmm.
and there was lasagna there, and maybe there was a little leftover stir fry from the day before, and we
Pizza.
had pizza in the
bologna.
fridge, some
Yeah.
bologna.
Mm-hmm.
I would literally take everything out, put it on the counter, and proceed to shovel it in my mouth with my hands, like, scoop it up. And now it
Wow.
wasn't like I would eat one thing.
Mhm.
I would honestly eat like this, and I would fill my mouth with everything.
Mhm.
And in order for me to swallow the food, I would have to soften everything up with water. So now I would swish the water around and eat like that until the point where I couldn't even move, and I would go back up to bed.
That
And this was every night.
And this is the man that you want to have a hot dog eating contest with.
You're going down, Zara.
No, I had a
down.
problem. I had a serious problem, and you even said like you have a problem because
Yeah.
you do this every night, like anywhere from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning. This is what I would do every night.
That's
So wrong.
But doesn't necessarily mean you could put away more hot dogs.
No, I definitely
I
can't.
can't wait to see this.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, is that what?
And I would
guess you
do
guys
I
are
would do
gonna
the
have,
fat
like, a
man
hot dog.
breathing when I would come upstairs.
Oh, are you kidding? I love the fat man breathing is when your regular breath is now just 20 decibels higher.
I was in
Yeah,
bad shape before that diet.
Yeah.
I couldn't go up the stairs.
That's lovely, like a heart
he
attack.
he really
victim.
wanted that like sit thing where it would go up.
the chair,
The
Yeah.
chair.
little chair for the old lady.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't know.
What else?
All right. So a woman tried to sneak her common law husband.
What do they say in Jersey? Woman's.
No, they say lots of women.
Lots of women.
Lots of woman.
All those women.
All those women.
That's a
All
lot
right.
of woman.
Thank you.
With this.
Appreciate it. I get all of it.
Just cough all over Coco.
Pardon
Yeah, I
me.
didn't just get over being sick, but thank you very much. It's
Oh,
very
get over
sweet of you.
yourself. Okay, so sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You think anything can live in
Yeah,
this
that's
hot
real.
box?
All right, so a woman.
Thank you. That just made me feel so much better.
Okay, what do you
Ew.
guys think it is?
I'm-
in here?
Temperature?
Yeah, well, I'm sweaty.
Temperature.
It's hot in
Temperature.
here.
What do you think it is?
It's hot.
98.6.
99.
Yeah.
93.
Spot on. 93 degrees on the mark.
I've been to
Yeah,
India.
I'm sure.
You've been to
know,
India, you know.
Kunal is just as much a cheater as you are.
How
I think.
so?
I think you saw it before.
That-
No,
you
I
saw
don't
it.
think so. I
Nonsense.
think that he has like an internal
All right, continue.
temperature reader. All right, so this woman tried to sneak her
Hot dogs.
common law husband out of prison in a suitcase.
Dope.
Following a conjugal visit, she
I've
had
heard about this.
her husband get inside of a suitcase, and then she proceeded to try to like carry the suitcase out. Didn't work out. She got caught. He got caught. He's in jail. She's in jail. The end. So
Oh, that's
Almost sounds
what-
like a kid's story.
Was it a carry-on?
it was like a regular like suitcase.
How do you bring in an
Like
empty suitcase?
Holy crap.
What's up?
Stop it!
No, I'm blown away.
Not a sound.
I'm blown away.
Put that.
What happened?
Sound.
I'm blown away.
You say anything, I'm telling you, I'm leaving.
Shoot.
No, don't encourage this.
Well, I want to hear it.
He's gonna say what's going on in Big Brother. I'm gonna be very.
I am-
angry. Very angry. I'm very.
All right,
angry.
I'll tell you right now. I already
Ah.
looked it up.
Don't you say it? I'm leaving too.
Tim
and then
Dillon's
you're
on Big
fired.
Brother.
Okay. All right. So world's.
I-
we
well-
can finish this puppy right now. We
No,
can end
wait.
Jessica's news and we can go watch it. It's up to you.
This
All right.
is kind of putting a damper on the news.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like,
As
you're
if
not
things-
even
As
really
if
paying
things weren't
attention to it.
dampened
Sorry.
already.
Just saying. All right, so the world's body painting festival
Yeah.
was in Australia. It's the largest body painting festival.
No hot body contest?
No hot body contest. Since 1998, Australia has hosted the body painting festival.
You know who's really big on body painting?
Hugh Hefner.
No, Aboriginals. in Australia. And let me tell you, they don't get a chance to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Which is
Well-
kind of insulting to the to the abos.
Well, this event
Yeah.
brings in artists from 40 different nations,
Mhm.
and so it's like a very popular thing. They actually had pictures of it. It was like insane. Like you can't even tell there's like a person under all that.
Oh,
paint.
under all that body paint? Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. They're
Hugh Hefner met his girlfriend, Kendra Wilkinson. That's how she became his girlfriend. At one of his parties, they had body painting.
Oh, really?
She was one of the cocktail waitresses that was body painted
Mm.
to have like an outfit on.
How many times does a guy get divorced? Unreal number.
Yeah.
Unreal number.
Well, they never married.
What do you think is a weird
Girlfriends.
number? Like you think at what point? Like after
8?
divorce number 3, it
Two.
gets weird. You think 2 divorces?
Yeah,
you know,
2 divorces.
What, like lucky number 3?
you
no,
think there's
no,
something
it's just
wrong.
like no. The first one, shit can go wrong. Like you guys get married, you're too young, whatever. But after two,
That's enough. Yeah.
it's enough.
You should know by then. Like,
Yeah.
all right, this isn't for me.
This-
Game
what
over.
do you think is wrong with you after 2 divorces?
I
You-
think 3. I think
You
after
think
you're
3?
Poor
Because
choices?
like lucky number 3. I think
After
that
your
works.
3rd divorce.
I think that if you get divorced for a 3rd time, then maybe you shouldn't get married.
At all?
Because maybe it's you. Like, you know, like the first time, like maybe it's them. Like it's kind of like when you have a
It
fight
could be
with
them
someone.
twice.
Right? No, like you know how like when you get into a fight with someone,
Yeah.
like you're in a fight with someone, you get into a fight. You know what? Maybe it's them. You get in a fight with another person,
Mhm.
and then you know what? Maybe it's something crazy's going around, and maybe it's them again. And then you know what? You get into a fight with a third person. You know what? Maybe it's you.
I like how it's third. With you, it's 3rd time's a charm. With me, it's like shame on me. I mean, shame on me, shame on you. Shame on me, it's shame on me. Like that's it. You know
What?
that saying? That phrase?
First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me.
There we
That's
go.
what he means.
Third time, I
Shame on
urinate
all
on
of
the
us.
No,
cat.
yeah. I'm sorry. Fool me once,
Yeah.
shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
All right, thanks, George
Holy
W.
But Jesus.
What
No,
else?
George
Okay.
W. is fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Well, we'll never get fooled again.
All right. So,
Go.
a toddler was caught after falling from a 10-story building. The 2-year-old was in China, and she fell over 100 feet, and a passerby caught her.
Really?
Yeah, just like, doo, 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 doo. Oh, crap, there's a baby.
There's a baby falling? Let me just
and I'm going to catch her,
That's amazing.
right?
I don't think the baby fell. Was it a girl or a boy?
The baby jumped.
Casey
Was it a
Anthony
girl?
was like behind
No.
her.
Was it a girl or a boy? It was a girl.
It just said a 2-year-old. It didn't
Guarantee
say a
you.
girl or a
Why?
They don't like those girls in China.
They don't.
No,
That's
they dump
true.
them. They kill them.
That's
Throwing
true.
allegedly in there?
No, it's a fact.
No, it's a fact.
They don't like to have girls
They just toss them out the window.
because they could only have what, one or two,
One kid.
one kid. So they
Yeah.
hope it's a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
idea.
you can have more.
Kill-
You just have to pay.
Kill all the girls, keep all the guys. How are you gonna have more kids like that? How are you gonna?
I'm
keep,
not
like,
saying
training-
it's I'm not saying it's a
No.
great theory. It's
wasn't
definitely a
thought out
flawed
well.
theory.
It's a little flawed. Just a little flawed. When there's
All right. So New
And then they
York
kill them
City-
when they find
How
out. they're
crazy
gay.
is the gay scene in China in like 10 years? It's gonna be wild.
All right. So
Wow.
I wonder what they would. I wonder what they would.
Wow.
I wonder what they would call that. Like
It'd be like boo ow.
the boo
All right,
ow
so
boom.
New York City pet store has banned drunken puppy buying.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I think it is.
Yeah.
Workers at La Petite Puppy Farm in Greenwich. There was no farm. I added that.
That
The
sounds-
puppy mill.
That sounds so with La Petite Peppy Farm.
I just felt like I needed another word. It was La Petite Puppy in Greenwich
Oh,
Village.
puppy mill.
Says that customers tend to stumble in after happy hour and then purchase dogs without thinking. And then drunken customers are now
Oh.
forbidden from even holding puppies because they tend to drop them.
Did you
I
buy?
thought you meant
how
like.
often-
I thought you meant
how-
like they buy
How
drunken
often does
puppies.
that need to happen that there's actually like a no puppy buying
yeah.
drunken law?
It has to happen
Did you
a
buy
lot.
Spencer drunk?
No. And I wonder if you have to like take a breathalyzer, like how.
They should.
By the way, I'm looking
Right.
at a picture of Lady Gaga's breasts.
You got to walk a line.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're paying attention to my news
Yeah.
here, buddy.
This is always good.
Wait, like bare breasts?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
How are they?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Not bad.
I think
Not
I'm gonna
bad?
throw up.
Yeah, not bad at all.
All right, so
It's disgusting.
an intoxicated man who's off to buy a puppy. No, he took a dead alligator and then tied it to the roof of his car and then drove after people.
That's amazing.
Drove after them for what reason? To like scare them? Like I'm an
Ah!
ass?
Right?
the
Just-
You damn
kids, get away from my lawn!
Oh,
he
hang
couldn't
on,
afford
hang on.
like cow horns or something like that.
Hang on, what was it like, Coco?
Get out of my way, kids! You want to do stuff on my lawn? Here comes my alligator! He's gonna eat you! He's gonna eat you! And I'm gonna eat you!
It's the outtakes from Gran Torino.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're gonna go with someone else.
Yeah.
right.
Sorry, that wasn't. That
Yeah, that's
wasn't
what
a
Clint
role
was
we
like.
were looking
You know
for.
what? I'll do it.
So a missing Arkansas dog was found after 7 years,
Wow, where?
living with another family down
Oh
the
my
block.
That's I like it when people steal dogs and like they just wholeheartedly
I'm
admit it.
sure we stole Coco,
Yeah.
the cat.
I'm sure. Actually, I think Coco.
I'm sure we
found.
stole this. Well,
We
the
stole this
cat
guy,
walked
too.
in the house.
Mm.
Coco the
My
cat.
pants are
We
wet,
open
too.
a door.
Yeah.
We open
You're
a
not
door.
safe.
This cat just walks right in, goes to the attic, and
And
just
stayed
lives
there a
stayed
week. We
there.
couldn't
a
Start
week.
listening to heavy metal.
Yeah.
Gore.
And this is what he ended up looking
Guar,
like.
whatever it's called.
Guar.
And that's
Guar.
how I hired Coco.
That's how it worked.
By the way, you're not Coco on one of the shows on the network.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of heard something like that.
What are you now?
Don't worry about it. You're asking too many freaking questions
Watch
now.
the
Kunal.
other show.
A rambling
Just sit there and do
Yeti.
your job.
Whatever that
Shut
is.
up!
Okay, so Koreans found a new meaning of life inside of a coffin. This is the foreshadowing that you've given before.
Of
There's a
course.
new course that they can take called Experience Death, which helps you find the meaning of life.
Oh, I've seen that.
How
I've
did I
seen that.
foreshadow this?
Koreans have
You were talking
Korea
about-
has the largest suicide rate of any other country.
Really?
And so they started this new Experience Death where they put you in a coffin and they leave you there overnight.
I've
and
seen
then
this.
you actually come out to have this newfound love and respect for your life, your family, all the good things that you have. So yeah,
That would not work in this country.
No, it
probably
wouldn't.
not. I don't know.
Just like 5 minutes later, let me out. Let me out.
As hot as it is in this room, I don't think I could stand like sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
No, I've seen this. It was on Taboo
Yes.
on the Discovery
People who
Channel.
sleep in coffins.
Yeah. No. It was like weird traditions.
Yeah.
And that was one of them.
Would
And
you
it's
sleep
like
in a coffin?
I sleep like this, to be honest, at night.
That just makes you a vampire.
Right.
But I sleep like totally straight and like this.
But you're in an open bed,
Right.
though.
That's so different.
yeah, I can sleep
I'm
in
gonna
a
put a
tanning
box
bed.
over you.
Like if you slept in a coffin like that, that'd be
Yeah.
normal. You sleep in your bed like that, you're a weirdo. Like there's a
exactly.
difference.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put something over you. In the
I'm in a
middle of the night.
hyperbolic chamber like Michael Jackson.
All right. So a rhino.
Yeah, and look
head,
what happened to him.
Yeah.
A rhino head was stolen from a museum.
He was
in
a
Brussels.
well-adjusted man.
It was pinned to the head of a car, and some guys.
From from the Natural History Museum. But a month ago, there was another rhino head stolen in Belgium. So who has all these rhino heads?
Somebody need new shoulder pads. Like,
All right,
Some
so
guys
a
playing an
severed-
aggressive game of football.
A severed head was
Let's do
found
this.
in the Botanical Gardens in London.
why are people stealing heads? Like,
They weren't. It wasn't stolen. It was like left behind, I guess.
It was the head from the guy with the fireworks.
Yes.
That head,
Right.
that head was gone. Actually.
The guy was gone. Poof.
Clean
All right,
off.
So there's a new animal.
Mm-hmm.
They found it in China.
Okay.
It's called a zonkey.
Zebra donkey.
Zebra donkey.
Yeah, that
it's
exists.
Very rare,
Yeah.
but they have one at the zoo in China.
They crossbreed.
Right. Now, what's more interesting to me is later on I found another article
Yeah.
that said that there was a picture contest, and the picture contest actually came down to a picture of a zonkey and a picture of a 77-pound burger. I just thought that was
If I remain single, my
Now-
offspring will be moving to China. Coco Nall. It's gonna
Yeah.
be the most ridiculous child in the world. Coco Nall.
now, do they call it that, like based on like who the father? And
Oh
mother
yes,
is?
Coco Nall is gonna be amazing. It's gonna
And Kuko would be like if you were like.
it's gonna have excessive gray hair and crazy calves. That's what it's gonna be.
All right, so we are up to the last story of the day.
Oh,
Yeah! Oh wait, no, I'm
Whoa.
sorry.
Thank you.
That's what we're supposed to do. That's how we
Okay,
do it.
so
It's been a while.
a wet sponge throwing event was deemed unsafe at the county fair.
Wow.
Damn right.
It will not be permitted
Yeah.
in the future
Why not?
because they are afraid that it will get wet and then grit will get in the eye.
Wait, you throw it at each other?
Yeah.
What
Like, how
dummies.
so?
I guess like there's a
At the Westchester County Fair.
they make them wet
In
and
the
then I guess
parking
they,
lot of
like-
them Hilton.
I don't know if they throw them at each other or they throw it at something,
Yeah.
but they're afraid. That's what they said. They're afraid that grit will end. The sponges will get wet and dirty, and then grit will end up in the eye.
I'm telling you,
At the Westchester County Fair.
4 years from now, come see Casey Anthony at the Westchester County Fair
At Raceway Park.
in the parking lot of La Quinta.
All right, so that's it.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you, Jess.